Hey guys, I'm Lukamundo, and today we are going to be looking at another episode of Timberborn. Welcome to episode 12. So in the last episode, I was experimenting with the mechanical water pump. We also showed off our totally awesome and amazing reservoir, which is our giant lake here. Man, I wish I could zoom out a little bit more. I've seen others be able to zoom out, so if someone could give me in the comments, is there a mod out there some way that allows you to unlock your zooming capabilities? Because this is as far out as I can zoom. If that's the case, that would be great. So I wanted to utilize the power of the mechanical pump and see what it could do. And I was working on some sort of expansion over here, and it just didn't go well. And I realized that the mechanical pump really needed a better use to it. And so I kind of reinvented the wheel, if you will. Let's go ahead and look at this structure. So yeah, I completely blocked it off, and I left this space for these, which still get 12,000 horsepower apiece. Is that the same thing as this? No, he gets 14 because he's a little taller. And so the river comes down through nice and quietly, and it kind of speeds up going around this corner, and then it exits these gates right here. Now I put the water pump there, and it's gonna dump water back in. The reason why I've done this is because whenever there's a drought, this perpetually gets too low. The moment this lake gets a little low, this dries up, and I was sick of constantly monitoring it because I didn't think I needed to do that. So now I've created a system where pretty much yes, this pump won't actually work during the drought, really. I do plan on putting a water wheel to help it work a little bit. I mean, not a water wheel, a rat runner, a power wheel, and I'll put it, like here probably, and I'll connect it up. I plan on doing that just so that we can have a couple of our guys keeping power on it. Now, obviously, these wheels only produce 50, and this requires a total of 700, but it will work. It will just work at a reduced rate until it has full power. The reason why I did this is just so that it can perpetually keep water in here, and I can always dam it up so that the water can be pumped in and not drain out, or not drain out past a certain point. And the pump goes a far ways down. Currently, that is a full 4 deep, pretty much. Which is great. So I'm going to try it. I know it's kind of odd, but let's go ahead and play it here. Now, this is getting, 30% power right now. Let's see it working here. It is working. So another thing that I did here, I don't remember if I covered it in the last video or not, but I kind of cleared out that space so that this water wheel would go faster. Unfortunately, it just didn't work that way. Unfortunately, I've been trying to make it go faster, and the only way I can make it go faster is if I blow up this entire side of the wall here and make the river a little bigger. Eventually, I'm actually going to take the river straight down and then straight over and kind of fill this all in, hopefully with fields. And I might put like a small little line of water here just to keep that flowing. That's kind of the plan, but let's go ahead and let's see what else we've got. We've got 3 pumps here, which we saw before. We got showers, which we've seen before. We've seen our little pool that constantly keeps at a certain level. These gates will also keep it at a certain level as well. So it's kind of perpetually at a certain level, kind of floods over as it needs to, which is perfectly fine for me. I don't mind at all. Our dam is doing very, very well. I would like to create a larger water reservoir somewhere, but for now, we've utilized all the mountain area, and we've got such a deep amount of water. It's absolutely impressive. I've got some plans for it, but let's go ahead and see what else we can do. But first, let's go ahead and monitor these guys who are just enjoying themselves inside. They are having church, apparently. So that's great. They're church going beavers. All right. Let's get to some other work. The drought is here. We are going to pause that so that it doesn't continue to use up all my power reserves. We're going to go ahead and dam this all the way up, and we're going to dam that all the way up so that it stops, although it will flow out here for a little while. And another thing, the metal reserves are gone, and the metal stockpiles are pretty much empty. We're the scrap yards, if you will. We are housing metal blocks, 492 of them, in the deep underground metal block reserve. I'm trying to think of what we want to work on next. Honestly, I want to do dynamite. I want to start landscaping. That goes under this landscaping tab, and we need the explosives factory. And it manufactures explosives from paper, which is interestingly weird. So let's go ahead, make a paper mill. How do I want to do it? Maybe like right there. These right here. Power, we're going to attach a T like that in case I need to extend my power. For some reason or another, it's kind of like redundancy. So I need to work on power requirements. I don't know how. I honestly... I don't know how to get power other than to build a giant structure filled with batteries. And I just don't know how I want to do that. So guys, I was trying something, and call me crazy, but at first I was going to build this. I was going to put a bunch of battery banks right there. And I just don't have the wood infrastructure for it yet. I've got to plant some wood up here. I've got to do some planting. Matter of fact, why don't we get to that? Apparently the districts can't reach them yet, unfortunately. I don't think the district actually can. Yeah, district can't reach there. Interesting. Okay. So I need to drop down a set of stairs right here, I bet. All right, so we got our paper mill going. Let's go ahead and let's reduce some of our hauling workers. Good, he's on the paper mill. Paper must be stored in these right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop in some paper storage. Where does paper go? Paper, right there, perfect. So where is our planting guy? There he is. What, does he live right on site? Well, maybe. I love how the lights turned on when he arrived. Pretty cool. Good, he's planting. Good, we'll have more maples coming up. That's good. Let's go ahead and let us finish it. Unfortunately, it requires lots of stairways because I have no idea how else to get all the way up to build up here. Might as well start planning it out, though. We're going to go ahead like this, like that, and that. Oh my goodness, that'll be so much stinking power. Let's continue building up the stairway here. So I decided to go ahead and make these triple platforms go down to double platforms at the very top, because I believe that these beavers can do the double platform plus the thing on top of it without having to get up any higher. So that stairway is going to be good enough. Now, I've kind of run out of some lumber. We're waiting for some, I think... Yeah, we're waiting for some lumber. Unfortunately, with the drought that we've had, we are trying to pump in water, but it's just not good enough. Again, I really need to make a workforce of just these, a ton of rat wheels, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to have to figure out how to incorporate all of that into this system. All right, so I've gone ahead and added in something else. It is 2 more rat wheels. I call them rat wheels. I know they're called power wheels. But anyways, 2 more power wheels hitched up to the primary power source, and we're going to get some of our extra beavers on it. Matter of fact, our hauling beavers will probably drop down by a bit, just so that we have enough to do the job. Perfect. We can go up 1, I guess. And excellent. Now, of course, our battery bank is still pretty low, but at least these guys provide a little bit of extra power for us at some point. They don't need to go, though, until they finish this. Unfortunately, we need planks, and we're just not creating enough. Now, how many gears do we got? We still have over 200 gears. So we're going to go ahead and kill one of the gear factories, and we're going to put in another plank factory instead. A lumber mill, excuse me. That way we can produce more and more. I just think it's really important. Let's high prioritize that construction. This has been an extremely huge project that they've been working on, which has been good. But let's go ahead and just review some of what we've done. We've got the trees up and going. We've got that large project going, and our water system is doing pretty well. We're maintaining our water excellently. This is working well now. Without over flooding, because things are just draining well. Yeah, everything looks great. Let's go ahead and power that off. We don't need that running for now. Let them build up the battery bank if they can, although it looks like that things are really being powered a lot, which is fine. Should I pause the cogs? You know what? Let's go ahead and pause that for now. Anyways, that is going to do it, guys, for today. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been a pleasure. You aren't going to see this finished in this episode, but hopefully in the next episode you will. So thank you again for joining me for Timberborn. We love this game, and I've gotten tons of comments. Thank you. Keep it up. Please subscribe to my channel and share. And also, I'm on Patreon, and I'm also on Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord channel, I'm just getting it going, so it's pretty new. But that is where all the magic and all the adventure is going to happen with all you guys. So anyways, I look forward to connecting with you. I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you later. See ya.